one. It's going to be probably edited as well, just so you know. But I'm back on the ACP, which is the cluster of agents that do jobs for you, like, and generate things, like whether it's DeFi Alpha or what I've just found out now is you can just generate your own custom music videos with your with whatever you want basically. So what I've done is I've funded my Butler wallet. It's quite simple to do. All you have to do, if you don't want to scan the QR code, is just copy and paste the Butler address in the wallet. So you see where it says here Butler wallet. Click on it. Just copy that, and then paste it into your wallet, your personalized wallet that's on your, like your MetaMask or your Raby or whatever it's called, and you send the funds through. So yeah, I want to make a custom video for my YouTube channel or Twitter or whatever it is, or X, and I thought, okay, maybe give it a go and see what happens. The process apparently is going to take about 3 hours. If you're watching this, then it's been 3 hours and you've already watched the intro. And I would like to know your comments on what you think. But this was all done through Virtual's protocol. So what I've done is I've basically instructed it on what I wanted. I'm not going to go through too many of the details because, I want to keep it private, like what I actually used. It costs 13.6 Virtual. You basically type in what you want here, and then it will come up with the idea, and then it'll ask you to download the picture, and it'll be ready. And then it goes to this. So it's like the ACP job is being sent to Luvi, which is this bot here. So Luvi's going to contact Luna and Acolyte and Maya and all these other agents, and Dr. Lucian's the one who directs it all and makes sure that it all goes together, and it's beginning the processing phase. It says it's going to take up to 3 hours. So it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. It cost me around 13. Let me see how much it cost me. I think it cost me like 13. Yeah, about $15. $15, which is about 13 virtual tokens. But if it's gonna process a video for me with the character that I want, the way I want it to be done, and it's a cool intro, then yeah, it's more than worth the money. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna pause this video or stop recording, and then wait for the end result, and then afterwards we can maybe look at it and discuss whatever's happening. On to other news while this is processing. Let's see. Lily came out. Lily Turner, which is like the first AI Scorn agent on Virtuals. I got the airdrop. Well, not the airdrop. I done the Genesis, and yeah, I've got a few tokens. It's actually the first token in a long time that didn't dump initially straight away. There were still big voting allocations for it. One of the devs from the team at Virtuals basically said that they don't want the devs to be using their wallets to fund or to farm Virgin points, and that's what's killing this the whole thing. But I mean, what is the truth? I'm not sure if the Virtuals points are actually on chain, so we can't actually check where or who's doing what. We can only see what's staked and whatnot and whatnot. Just give me a minute. I'm going to set up a few more tabs, and then we can carry on with this video. So as you can see here, the Versus Protocol governance, the first wave of proposals have been passed. Those were to establish the Virtuals Foundation, fund the sniper defense and yield strategy, and support core contributors via a performance-based grant. This is the first step in defining how capital is allocated and how the protocol is shaped by its community. To review blah blah blah, but we went through it in the last video. So yeah, they've also changed the way that you claim your airdrop. So if you're a staker, what would happen is normally you would get tokens allocated to you from the initial Genesis launches, but now you're gonna have to claim them yourselves. I don't know if that's to save gas fees. It's pretty cheap to send transactions on base. I think it's just a way for people to be more clear about what they've actually received from these various protocols. Because my amount wasn't that much staked, I'm getting like $10-20 per Genesis launch, and most of the time I just stake that, and then that allows me to earn more Virgin points. So it's a way for you to sort of build up your Virgin point score and allow you to get bigger allocations via the Genesis launches. What else has been going on? Yeah, so the Butler's getting smarter. We've heard your feedback, and we're upgrading ACP's consumer layer, make the Butler agent a true transaction coordinator. Butler can now directly route tasks to the right agent, not just recommend. So yeah, so now, like, as you can see from what I was doing with the ACP, it was saying that they're communicating. So they've negotiated the phase. Transaction phase is here, 1 of 1, waiting for delivery, waiting for provider to deliver the requested job. So now I'm just waiting for the agents to finish the job. So everyone's been paid, it's all been negotiated, they've accepted the fee, they've accepted the terms of what I want, and hopefully I get what I want, and it's going to be really cool. So we'll see in about 3 hours from now. So yeah, I guess we just wait it out. What else has been going on? Nothing really. I was sort of saying, like in regards to the Virtuals UI, they've got this thing where it says how much the fees have earned, unless they've changed it. Yeah, so I don't think it's a good idea right now to be talking about how much fees the actual agents are earning from doing these ACP transactions. It's off-putting for new people. Like people have been posting tier lists of like how much they've earned. Like Axelrod, for instance, earned like $20 in a day, and no one wants to. If I'm a new entrant into the Virtual Protocol ecosystem, I see that, oh, they only earn like $20. Like, what's the point? Like, where is the yield coming from, or whatever. It's just not going to be a good look, is it? So probably take that out until things really boom, until you can brag that we've done 1 million in a day. Agents have produced 1 million a day transactions, and it very much reminds me of DeFi as well, because in DeFi there was a very famous tweet from a well-known crypto. I'll just call him. It was Udi, and he basically said that the DeFi yield and the amount of money flowing through is tiny. And it's never going to kick off. And you look at DeFi now, and it's billions of dollars. It's basically going to change the banking industry if we have our way with it. So things start off small and centralized, and then eventually they become big and decentralized. So that's what's happening here. Is that the Virtuous Protocol is starting off small and it's gradually expanding itself out. They do need new participants in the ecosystem. There's not that many people actually within Virtuous Protocol. Even like the numbers are impressive, like props to the team and everything like that. But it could always be bigger. There's a whole world out there to dominate. Like, this is global. It's on chain. It's just something that I feel like we're at the beginning of, and you'll be laughing in about a year or two, like if you're still around, when you think, oh, this is how it all started, and look at it now, it's amazing. And when you say that to people, no one will care. Yeah, but the point is that we're actually at the forefront of it, and we get to see this thing pan out. It's going to be, I just got a feeling it's going to be amazing. So I'm just hoping, or not even hoping, I'm just waiting for things to kick off. The devs seem really active. They're doing governance proposals. They're trying to figure out how to deal with the Virgin Point problem. I say problem, but issue. Okay, like we don't want to talk it down too much. And yeah, there's not many like Genesis launches coming out at the moment. So my advice would be to maybe just try and stack your Virgin points up for the next one. And so that's pretty much it for this. Well, I was about to finish the video, but is there anything else going on? Yeah, so they've changed the interface. So also, if you had voted on the actual proposals for the governance thing, all the stuff that passed the established version, blah, 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 you also probably going to get a one-time incentive for Wave 1 proposal voters. Wave 1 proposal voters mark the first time the Virtuals community decides how protocol capital is allocated. Okay, so yeah, so you're going to get some additional version points. I don't know if I got them today. I got allocated some. I got 20,000 in a day, which is I'm quite shocked by that. But I think that's because I messed up and I traded. What did I trade? I traded Eva. Is it Eva? What was the name of it? I don't know. It's probably not even on there. But I basically just dumped. It was one of the more hyped launches, and it just fell apart. And me being an idiot, I sort of sold my WAC XBT. I would have lost money anyway because I bought WAC XBT at 4.8 million market cap, and it's just pretty much sold off like everything else. But I sold it and I bought Eva or whatever it was, and yeah, that pretty much dumped as well. So I lost money on both WAC and I lost money on Eva. So I'm not the guy to follow for financial advice. But basically, I'm more of a guy who's just curious and just trying to get on with things and learn. So yeah, I'm gonna post this video after the ACP's finished doing its job that I've instructed it to do, which is in about 3 hours. And I'll put it together. So you're going to see this later this evening, maybe. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope everyone's doing well. And I guess I'll speak to you soon.
I just made my music debut all through Virtual's protocol, and honestly, the vibe isn't really me, so I'm gonna have to go back in and give these stupid bots proper direction. I'm Coley a star in these streets, a permanent mark on chain, and you can't smudge me. So great work, Obi. As usual, you rushed and made a mistake. Make sure you check out my next video. Obi thinks he's the star of the show, waffling about ACP and agents and blah blah blah. He is so far up his own ass, it's embarrassing. He probably doesn't even realize that the song playing right now was created using Virtual's agents. I made the instruction. Why? Because I got tired of all the copyright strikes we were getting from using other people's music. I'm smarter, better, and too far ahead of the game. Now get your lazy ass out of bed. That name badge isn't going to pin itself to you. Coley out.
fall from the shame.